Hello there, this is Aunty Mary bringing biblical truth to life in light to the family being the basic unit of our society. When you look at the family today, most of the food that mothers cook, they don't care about what they are cooking. Sometimes they cook meals calling them balanced meals, but in themselves, they are not healthy. You look at the society today, it is filled with a lot of unhealthy people. And these people are coming from the families, which is the basic unit of our society. With me today is Camille, healthy life living coach. She is also an entrepreneur. Without further ado, let her introduce herself.
Thank you so much, Aunty Mary, for having me here with you on set. My name is Mbilufren Mispa. I'm a healthy living advocate, as Aunty Mary has just said, and I'm the initiator of the Kami Healthy Living program.
You are welcome, Camille. We are very grateful that you have taken out time from your busy schedule to come and have this conversation with us. We very much appreciate that. Camille will be having a conversation with us, and she is going to handle the topic why mothers are the foundation of a healthy lifestyle when it comes to the family. Camille, I have watched you for long now living this healthy lifestyle, and I wonder how you keep doing it. For all these years, have you not faced some challenges?
Thank you so much, Aunty Mary, for that question. I've faced challenges for these years, given that where I was coming from, my home is the first challenge, because my mom didn't have that background of training us to live healthily. So I had to go by what is prepared at home. So the family has been a challenge, but I had to break out of that. So that's why the mother is responsible for helping the family to live healthily. Another challenge I faced is the challenge of my environment, my friends in school, and maybe social gatherings. That has been a serious challenge. And even when you want to talk about it, people don't want to listen. So there's that shying away from listening to you. So people kind of neglect or reject you. Rejection. So I faced the challenge of rejection.
Yeah.
People have rejected me.
Oh,
Like what you're talking about. Thank you. But I've thrived all over the years, and I've pushed through no matter the challenges I've faced. Another challenge is out there when you want to buy something to eat. When you go to work, if you don't carry your own meal, maybe it's in a day that you're looking for something to eat, the first thing you see is sugar, soda, biscuits, unhealthy flour, wheat, all around, just unhealthy meals out there. So it's we're living in a society where it's very difficult to live healthy. And remember, living healthily will not come to you on a platter of gold. You have to fight for it, because this society where we are, you will not see healthy meals around anyhow. You need to go for it. If possible, cultivate your own food crops and cook your own meals.
oh, Camille, that sounds so huge.
That's simple to practice.
So when you are talking about healthy living, are there some components? Are there some components of a healthy living lifestyle that you can practice so that you break it down? Let's understand what healthy living or what a healthy living lifestyle is all about.
Sure, there are components of healthy living. Now, when you talk about healthy living lifestyle, there are various aspects to it. You will not just get up in the morning and say, I want to start living healthily.
Yeah.
First of all, you need to cultivate, make it a habit for the family, if you're a mother, to start consuming probiotics before dinner, a glass of probiotics before dinner, a glass of probiotics before lunch, such that, because the gut is connected to the brain, and you need probiotics. What are probiotics? Probiotics are healthy bacteria that are essential for the gut flora, that are essential to cleanse and keep the gut healthy, that are good for your gut health. So with probiotics, the family can live healthily. That is not all. After making sure that every meal is accompanied to probiotics, the second thing is the meal healthy. So as a mother, you're responsible to keep healthy meals around, because dieting constitutes 80% of living healthy. So these meals that we prepare, we need to make them healthy.
Okay.
You have the vegetables, and if you're living in Cameroon especially, there are vegetables around. So make sure,
all over.
a lot of vegetables. You have okongobong, you have huckleberry, you have cabbages, broccoli, all of these. Make sure you keep them in your home, because as a mom, if you want to just prepare meals, you will not just get from the blues. You have to have them in the fridge, stored, so that you can prepare.
That's the secret.
That is it, Aunty Mary. Then the third thing is physical exercise. Physical exercises constitutes 20% of living healthy. So with these physical exercises, you make sure you can do 3 times a week or 4 times a week, depending on you. So make sure you incorporate physical exercises into your healthy living.
Oh, yeah.
Very important. Then the next thing is sleep. How do you manage your sleep levels?
Oh,
Because aim at sleeping 7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8.
Yes.
This busy lifestyle like this.
Aim at sleeping 7 to 8 hours. Now, with all these components, if sleep you cannot take to 100%, maybe you're an entrepreneur, you know that you're doing maybe 80% of all the components, you're still good to go. So with sleep, aim at sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day. And before sleeping, moms try to make dinner available 4 hours before bedtime, so that you're sure that when the family is sleeping, they can gain the best out of the sleep.
Wow.
They can burn the hidden fats during sleep. Then the next component of living healthy is hydration. Make sure you keep the body hydrated.
Yeah.
So drink, like now Aunty Mary is drinking water. Make sure you drink water. Drink water when you're thirsty. Drink water, and when you drink water when you're thirsty, there is that your body activates fat burning in your system. Yeah, so very important. Then the next thing about living healthy is how to manage your stress.
Yeah.
How do you manage your stress levels? Do you know that when you stress, your body produces sugar?
Yeah.
So
I heard so.
good, you heard so. So when you stress, your body produces sugar, and this sugar, if you don't consume, it will be stored under your skin as fat. So when you're stressed, ask yourself that this cravings, because when you're stressed, you have cravings for sugar. So ask yourself, that is sugar that I want to consume. Am I ready to put in the work to put out the sugar? If you're not ready, don't consume it. And if the cravings keep increasing when you're stressed, go for healthy snacks like carrots, cabbages, boiled eggs. Just get a healthy vegetable salad and you consume. Yes, so very important. Incorporate these components and you will see yourself living healthy. You have intermittent fasting. When you fast, you do intermittent fasting, your body runs on your fats, it burns your fats. So the more the intermittent fasting you do, your cells are being rejuvenated, you're looking younger, you're looking fresher and happier.
Oh, I mean, thank you so much. So we have 8 components.
Yes.
It takes exercise.
Yes.
Taking care of your health, your gut health.
Yes.
It takes good sleep.
Yes.
Management of your stress level.
Dieting.
It takes dieting. It takes
Hydration.
intermittent fasting,
Yes.
hydration, and good sleep.
Good.
Thank you so much, Camille. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much. You have been living this healthy life for so many years, and all around us we have biscuits, nice chocolate, flour products all over. Can you tell us how you are managing cravings for sugar?
Yes, managing cravings for sugar is very necessary. It means you can replace the sugar you're seeing around. For example, with sugar, you can replace it with dates. Dates are healthy sugar that is good for your body. Then for sodas and everything, you can replace it with probiotics. You can prepare your probiotics yourself. You can use fruits like pineapple, the dates, and other things to do your probiotics. You can even use vegetables, ginger, turmeric to do your probiotics. You ferment these things and you consume them. Those are healthy drinks. Do your healthy drinks yourself.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. So from today, I have learned how to replace all the juice out there with probiotics.
Yes.
And then replace my sugar with dates.
Very
Like
important.
you can make date syrups. From
Yes.
the dates
Date
that we can
syrups.
use. Thank you so much, Candy.
You're welcome,
Thank you so
Aunty
much.
Mary.
Yeah, and I've been watching you doing exercises every day in, day out. You are doing exercise. Can you give us some benefits that you have been deriving from this exercise, or are you just doing it? Do you derive some benefits?
That's a very good question, Aunty Mary, because not that there are no days that you don't feel demotivated to go out for physical exercises, but you look at the positive side, like the benefits. You have improved sleep levels. When you sleep like a baby. You not just get up and be telling maybe your fiance or your husband that, oh, I slept like a baby. But you really experience the sleeping like a baby. And for families, the children will sleep so well. So physical exercises has helped me, has given me improved sleep. My energy levels have increased, and then also my cravings have reduced. My cravings have greatly reduced. And when I do physical exercises, endorphins and dopamines are created. These are all happiness hormones, and because of that, my moods, I don't have mood swings. I'm always happy. No need for anger issues, grudges. No, it has given me to live in a happy life. I feel happy. I feel flexible to do my activities, even coming for this podcast, very flexible.
And it also helps you to manage stress.
Yes, very good. It helps me to manage my stress levels.
So this question to queue up, how can mothers incorporate exercises in their family?
Yes,
Possible is that?
it's very possible sometimes, because children are very receptive to new ideas and are also accommodative to change.
Okay.
So if you have not been doing physical exercises as a family, as a mom out there, the good mom and the queen that you are, just tell your family, bring them together. Don't try to walk over the fact that you have not been doing exercises and you just want to start doing. No, sit down with them and accept the fact that, family, we have not been doing physical exercises, but this time around we want to begin, we want to start. So I would like us to draw our program like this. So we are beginning this day, so make a plan for it, and then be the one to follow up and make sure that everybody attends before they sleep. Have you prepared your physical exercise, your sportswear? Have you done that? So be the one to follow up. So after acknowledging, making a plan, execute.
Like, can you give us some examples of exercises that mothers can do with the children at home?
Like dances, you can create a dance, or you can use ropes to skip. Yes, skipping of ropes. Or you can even, if the family is a bit larger, you can organize a handball game, if that's possible. If you can lay hand on a handball court, if there's a handball court beside, you can do running exercises, or you can hire a coach if possible.
Wow, and it will really be fun.
Of course, it's going to be fun
to see mommy playing or skipping ropes with them,
oh my God,
dancing with them. It will be really fun. That
It'll be
bonds
fun.
the family together.
That's another thing. It's going to create that family bond, that love, that unity.
Whoa. So maybe somebody out there who is listening to us is just starting to start living this clean and healthy lifestyle. Can you give some 4 pieces of advice to such a one, so that you keep the person going?
Very important. I know you might not like to hear this, because most of you are busy and you don't have time to cook your own meals. The first advice I'm going to give you, if you're deciding to start living healthily, is that you need to cook your own meals. Cook your own meals. Prepare your own drinks if you want to do your probiotics, because you're sure of the cleanliness of it. You are sure you're giving your family as a mom a healthy drink. So decide to cook your own meals as from today. You get the fresh vegetables, reduce your carbs, eat more of vegetables, protein and good fats. Then the next thing you need to do is to acknowledge the environment where it's not good, like the bad meals you've been having, like the flour, the sugar, all the bad carbs. Throw them away. Now make sure you replace, after clearing your environment of terrible meals, replace it with healthy meals. Replace them with vegetables, good fats and good carbs. If you're here in Cameroon, you don't have any problem. So just replace those bad carbs with good ones. Stock the house with good meals, so that each time you want to prepare, you see what is available. You will not be stressing up to get the wrong carbs out there.
Yes, because sometimes mothers can come back from work, they are
tired,
they are tired, and they just reach out for the bad things which are already there to cook. But if the good,
we call it poison. Poison.
Okay, but if the good things are there, they will go for it, and that will produce a healthy meal for the family. Some people may be like, with this busy lifestyle, how will I be able to do exercises? How will I be able to cook my own meals? How will I be able to do this and that and that? What are some tips that you can give such people so that everybody can come into this healthy living lifestyle?
That's perfect, because challenges will always be there, and one of the challenges is that you have so much things to do, especially as a mom. So the first thing you need to do to accommodate healthy living lifestyle and your normal day-to-day activity is planning. Plan your day, plan your week even, and you can automate this habit. For example, like physical exercises before you sleep. If you know you have to do your physical exercise tomorrow morning, before you sleep, just put your shoes, your sports dress, everything beside your bed, so that when you get up, first thing you stumble on it. Yes, automate these things so that you always do them, and you can get an accountability partner. Research has shown that if you have two people engaging in an activity, one person has an accountability partner and another person doesn't. The person who has an accountability partner will obviously perform that activity. So I challenge you today, mothers, you can even get your child to be your accountability partner. Tell your child, Mary, if mom buys bread and gives you to take to school, don't take. Or tell mommy that, mommy, didn't you tell me that you are not going to buy bread again for me to take to school, because bread is bad carbohydrate and it can bring terrible illnesses. You will be shocked that your child, as little as he or she is, will be the best accountability partner ever. The next thing you can do is to get a coach. You can get a healthy coach that will not only coach you as a mom, but will help you to coach your family, because whatever coaching, information, encouragement you're taking from the coach, you're giving it to your family. You receive and you give, and whatever knowledge you take, when you give out, it sticks, and you yourself, you become that thing. The difference between you and your next level is information. That's why you need a coach. If you don't have that time to do the research, and the importance of a coach is the accountability part of it, because you will know that I have to account to my coach. I have to tell my coach what I did, what I didn't do. What you can take 3 months to do, you can take 1 month to do, because all the mistakes that you want to make, your coach is going to tell you beforehand. So that's why it's important to get a coach. That's a very good investment.
You talked about snacks, giving snacks for the child to school, like bread. So if a mother moves something like this bread, because most mothers, they give bread, they give spaghetti, noodles. So what are some good snacks that you can advise that mothers can begin to put in their children's bag?
Good. If you don't have enough time to prepare a good meal, like maybe ndole and plantain, and put in your child's bag, you can do the same things that you give them, like ching ching. You can do, but you do it with potato flour. You can do peanuts. You can do donuts, bread with potato flour. So just replace. You can do even this plantain flour. So take your time and you do the plantain flour and keep at home, so that you can always prepare these healthy meals and healthy snacks and give them. But from time to time, give them food. Give them food in a flask to eat in school. People might say you're old-fashioned. Which one is better? Is it not better to be old-fashioned and your children are living healthily?
Yes.
That is it. The problem we have is that sometimes we want to follow the trend.
The trend.
What is in vogue? Like what is in vogue now? Do people doing noodles, giving their children, buying some snacks which are not healthy?
Yeah.
So go, play the old school and look healthy. Play the old school and let your family flee from illnesses, flee from diabetes. Don't be that family whereby if Mary is not in the hospital today, John will be in the hospital. If the husband is not in the hospital today, the wife will be in the hospital. No. Let's make our homes a healthy environment. Let's make our homes a breathing space for health.
Yes.
When someone steps into your home, let the first thing that the person sees is health, because having a clean environment alone speaks of health. Yes. And remember, the Bible says in the book of 3 John chapter 1 verse 2 that I wish, beloved, I wish above all that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospereth. So even God, our creator, wants us to live in health.
Yes.
So who are you to now tell me I am old school, or to want to talk down on my healthy living lifestyle?
Yes.
So stand out.
Talking about good snacks that mothers have to put in the children's lunch bag, what are some examples of snacks that you can just tell our listeners?
Oh my God, I'm salivating right now, Aunty Mary, because the examples are so many.
Really?
So many. We have coconuts. You can do the coconuts, put in the lunch bag, ripe bananas, tiger nuts. You can boil eggs and put in your bags. Then snacks that has to do with flour. Just take out time, prepare your potato flour or your plantain flour and keep at home. You can do donuts for them using that flour. Use dates as sugar when you're preparing the snack for them. Don't say, well, will I have the time? Do you know dates are very sweet?
Yes,
Dates are sweet and natural sugars that release the energy slower, so that your children will not be having headaches in school. The energy will be released normally and they will learn actively and they will not become gluttons. The reason why children grow up to be gluttons is because we give them carbohydrates, and when they consume this, we give them refined carbohydrates, which is not correct. So please make sure you replace, you put healthy snacks in their bags.
You are right. I mean, you are very right. You know, many mothers will think that if I don't cook bread and chocolate, if I don't make noodles, what else is there that I can put? You can make a goosey pudding.
Yes.
In the lunch bag.
I'm a fan of a goosey pudding.
Yes. You can put a lot of things that are out there in the children's bag. A healthy living lifestyle takes time. Yes. For us to have a paradigm shift, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes, just like Kami said, that it does not come on a platter of gold.
That's true.
So we must put in effort. And for the children to start living or seeing those healthy things that we are doing, or seeing those healthy foods that we are putting, they will grow up practicing those things. And the society will be full of healthy people. Thank you so much, Kami. The title of our conversation is why mothers should be the foundation of a healthy lifestyle when it comes to the family. What are those 3 pieces of advice that you can give mothers on how they can start this new foundation of a healthy lifestyle in the family?
That question is very important because it has been a trend for mothers to follow what is happening in the society.
Yes.
But we don't want to be those who just want to belong. What are you? You just want to belong. No, you have to stand out. Stand out meaning that you should stand out doing the right thing. So as a mother, as a being the foundation of a healthy lifestyle to your family, and being an example yourself, and your family should stand out from the rest of the families around. You are supposed to make sure you cook your own meals. Don't buy meals around, because I know there's some parents that do that. They are so lazy that they just order and they deliver whatever junk and you feed your family with it. No, cook your own meals, and these meals should be very healthy. Introduce probiotics, replace sugar with healthy sugars like date syrup, and even we have cane sugar. All of these will help to the family to live healthy. Organize sporting activities, make it fun. It should not be like tense. It should not be like punishment. I used to say living healthily is not punishment. Look at a plate of vegetable with roasted plantain and chicken, and you tell me living healthily is punishment? No way. It's heaven on earth. It's Project Paradise.
Yes.
So if you're deciding that this 2025 you want to start living healthily, you want to make your home a foundation for healthy living as a mother, you can term it Project Paradise. It means it's a project whereby you're making your home to be heaven on earth, whereby the meals, because even God told us to get to the tree bearing plants, which is all healthy. He created it for us. Don't go out there getting fabricated things in the machine and all of those. Get it from home. So as a mom, you should be the one to caution, provide, make your environment have the healthy meals, the healthy vegetables. They should be much available. The fruits, pack your fruits with all these healthy fruits that we have. Watermelon, pineapples, lettuce, avocado. When the children come back home from school, they should open the fridge and see health written all over.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you so much. This one more question. When we look around, even the fruits that are imported, like the apples, the pears, the berries, or that brown thing that used to be in a container, I don't know the name. When we look around, we don't know how they were farmed. We don't know whether they are organic.
Yes.
So how do we go about having these organic things? Because eating healthily also involves eating organic things, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so how do we go about having our own organic vegetables and fruits and all the like?
Aunty Mary, it is time for us to go back to subsistence farming. Meaning that every family should find a way of creating a garden at home. Create a garden at home where you cultivate your own carrots, you cultivate your own cabbages, you cultivate your own vegetables, and this is going to constitute you, because even if the fruits are imported and are written on it organic, you are not sure it's 100% organic, because even if it is 100% organic, it is not, because they are going to put some chemicals, they call it appeal, for it to stay for a year. That apple you're eating, maybe it has been harvested after a year.
Oh my God.
And the chemicals, they enter right inside the fruit, so that even when you peel it, you still consume it, and they're responsible for cancer, they're responsible for all those terrible diseases. So make sure you stop, as a mom, stop your children from eating these foods, from buying them. They'll arrange them. You have grapes, they'll put them in the one you were saying in those containers. They call them table grapes. Yes, table grapes. So please don't buy those table grapes, because all those exported, how many they do them, it's not natural. So you are not sure of all those imported fruits. You're not sure of those imported fruits. So cultivate your own fruits. It is commercial. That's why we call it subsistence. Commercial means that it will still be sold. Whether you don't buy or you don't buy, it will still be sold. But decide that I'm going to create my own environment.
It's a decision to make.
Yeah, it's a decision to make. Do you know in Africa we have table grapes that are there in the market now? It's a season in Cameroon. Go to the market, you see them. We also have African wild olives that are there in the market. You can buy them and eat.
Yes. You know, so, I saw your farm with the strawberries.
We also have
strawberries in Cameroon.
We also have,
I saw in your farm.
Yes, we also have strawberries in Cameroon. So Go for the natural things. That God knew that you will be born in Cameroon.
Yes.
That's why He wants you to eat those fruits and vegetables found in Cameroon.
Yes.
Why are you going for the imported ones, which you are not sure of the healthy condition?
Yes, Kami, thank you so much. And for us to make our own organic garden is very easy. We can use bags, we can use broken buckets, we can look at our backyard and just anything, fill it with soil and plant our own organic vegetables, fruits, and all the like. Kami, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you for coming, because I am sure the listeners have gained one or two things which will help our society to be healthier. Because in 25 years to come, many people out there will be so sick because of all these fruits and vegetables that we are now eating with chemicals and pesticides and all the like. Well, if we grow our own fruits and vegetables, we cook our own foods, we will be sure of what we are actually eating. Because, like you said, we are what we eat.
We are what we eat.
So let's take in the healthy things so that we will live healthy lives. Thank you so much for watching.